Parliamentary Assistant, first to the Minister of Training Colleges and Universities, and then to the Minister of Education. Rapidly promoted to Minister of Education in 2006, and subsequently Minister of Transportation, then Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing, as well as Aboriginal Affairs. As we all know, earlier this year, Ms. Wynne became leader of the Ontario Liberal Party and Premier of the province of Ontario. It's been a long time since we had a Premier with this range of cabinet experience and the associated breadth of perspective. But let me put aside the formal qualifications and instead offer three personal views of Premier Kathleen Wynne. First, the Premier is exactly the same in private meetings as she is in public. Warm and thoughtful and deeply interested in ideas and public policy. Second, as I have observed that Kathleen Wynne has adapted very quickly to every leadership role she's taken on. She connects readily with people from every background and sector, and she walks the talk. As but one example, Kathleen Wynne is not only our Premier, but has taken on the portfolio of Minister for Agriculture and Food. Now, as a transplanted Torontonian who grew up in a dairy farming county and picked tobacco to help pay for university, Premier, I admire your decision to wear two hats. Third and finally, more than a decade ago, when our young family was still in the public school system, the Premier was just starting her political career as the new school trustee for our district. I saw firsthand her commitment to education and her deep interest in young people. I saw that again clearly just a few weeks ago when the Premier visited the University of Toronto and connected effortlessly with a number of our science graduate students. Predictably, perhaps, given my day job, I think that characteristic is very important for our future. Now, of course, leading a minority government, any Premier has to be resilient, cool-headed, able to find short-term common ground in tough circumstances. Kathleen Wynne is all that and more. But I think it matters a great deal that we have in this Premier someone who cares deeply about our daughters and sons in a truly inclusive, genuine, and generous way. For that focus on our shared long-term future, Premier, we thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please join me in welcoming to the podium the 25th Premier of Ontario, the Honourable Kathleen Wynne.
Wow, good evening. Thank you, David, so very much for that very, very kind introduction. I really do appreciate it. And good evening, everyone. Bonsoir, ani, bonjour, namaste, adab, sat sri akal, assalamu alaikum. It's wonderful, wonderful to be here with you. And thank you. I have to say, Minister Baird said he felt humbled at the airport. I have to say, I feel humbled listening to the achievements of the awardees, and congratulations to everyone who is being honored here tonight. You deserve an enormous amount of credit. Congratulations. So I'm thrilled to be here. I'm also thrilled to be joined by members of my caucus, and Bas Balkason is here, and Deepika Damala, and Amrit Mangak, and Bob Delaney, that I think are over here. Thank you very much for joining me. If there are other members of the legislature here, I apologize. They're out there, and thank you very much for being here. And it's wonderful to be here with a former colleague from the legislature, Foreign Affairs Minister John Baird. We have so much to celebrate. We are so blessed. It's an honor, as I said, to be celebrating the outstanding achievements of tonight's award winners. But I also want to give thanks to the volunteers who made this beautifully organized event. If I may say, you can only imagine how many events that politicians go to, and I'm telling you, this is a beautiful and beautifully organized event. So thank you very much and congratulations. We're also here to thank the ICCC for 36 years of support to the Indo-Canadian community and all the people of Ontario. So tonight we honor not only the award recipients, but all of you, the members, the board, and the supporters of the Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce. The success of the ICCC business community is part of our shared Ontario history and a great source of inspiration for our government. You have built businesses from the ground up. You've put down strong roots, created good jobs, and contributed to the social and economic vitality of our province. And I just want to note that there are municipal leaders here with us as well. And I know the Mayor of Brampton, Mayor Fennell, I know that Mayor Hazel McCallion from Mississauga is here, and there may be others, I haven't seen them, but you have contributed so much to the municipal fabric as well. You did it for your families and your communities, and you all deserve to be commended for that kind of vision and dedication. You make us all very proud. Tonight's award winners show us that amazing things are being accomplished within our broader Indo-Canadian community. Indo-Canadians today are succeeding as entrepreneurs, as civic leaders, and at the forefront of healthcare, business, science, and politics, among a broad range of other fields. And you are obviously such a big part of what makes Ontario great, and I look forward to working closely with you to make this province even better in my current role. I think we all understand, at least intellectually, but I think viscerally as well, that Ontario's diversity is one of its biggest assets. Absolutely. Great honor of hosting the International Indian Film Academy Awards. It was a magical event for this province and such a thrill to welcome so many international stars to this region. Talk about being humbled, standing in those lines and watching the stars come through. Amazing. The event showcased Indian culture and helped open many new doors, but we need to do even more. My predecessor, as you know, Dalton McGuinty, led 2 trade missions to India to help increase our trade relationships. The most recent of which was focused on clean technologies, green solutions to help India grow sustainably. These missions were incredibly important and resulted in the signing of $650 million in contracts between Ontario companies and their Indian partners. Companies like Magna, McCain Foods, Woodbridge Foam, Samco Machinery, and Valiant Technologies have all found great success in the Indian market. And David mentioned that I have taken on the role of Minister of Agriculture and Food, and I really want to build those connections in the agri-food sector. I think there's great opportunity. It's why we've partnered with the Canada-India Business Council, the ICCC, and the Indus entrepreneurs to help us build on this record and strengthen our commercial ties with India. We have 2 more trade missions planned for early next year, one focused on the information and communications technology sector, and the other highlighting the automotive industry. As we prepare for these trips and continue to strengthen our relationship with India, I want to hear your ideas and benefit from your insight and experience. We have a lot to learn from you in the past, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you for the mentorship opportunities you provide, the delegations that you host, and the countless roundtables. I can't believe the number of events from one year to the next. Amazing, Naval, really amazing. All of those events help to strengthen the relationship. As we work to establish new opportunities with our friends and colleagues overseas, my team and I are focused on building a truly 21st century economy here at home. That's why we're investing in jobs for our young people, so your children and grandchildren can find great careers. We're supporting manufacturers and small businesses to help our businesses to adapt and grow. And we're focused on encouraging research, entrepreneurship, and innovation to help new ideas get off the ground. We need to make Ontario a great place for you to succeed and an attractive environment to global investors. We need our transportation systems to work efficiently and our education system, which is already excellent, to improve and to continue to prepare our young people for the skills they will need for tomorrow. I'm very excited about our future. I'm optimistic about all of the work that we can do together. We're going to make sure that the Indo-Canadian community and every community in Ontario has a bright future filled with Ontario. That's what you all deserve, and you are part of that endeavor. So thank you very much for inviting me to speak with you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
When you actually speak better Hindi than I do, so thank you for that. Actually, Premier, if you could come back, we're going to be presenting some awards. I'd also like to invite Naval Bajaj back up to the stage. Naval and the Premier will now be handing out some more awards. Also, to present the award for Male Professional of the Year, I'd also like to welcome to the stage Mr. Srini Iyengar, Director of Multicultural Markets representing BMO Financial Group, the award sponsor.
Good evening. On behalf of BMO Financial Group, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the Male Professional of the Year. The Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce Male Professional of the Year Award is given to a professional who has an established record of achievements in professional practice, as judged by his peer group, has demonstrated corporate or professional track record, and has made contributions to the profession and the community. The 2013 Male Professional of the Year Award recipient is Mr. Raj Kothari. Raj is a senior partner with PricewaterhouseCoopers LLP. As managing partner of PwC, he oversees more than 2,500 people across the GTA offices. He also leads the firm's national asset management practice. Raj is recognized as having brought distinction and outstanding service to the profession and positively influencing the asset management industry. He was nominated by his peers in the industry for Fellowship of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Ontario in 2003. Raj was one of the earliest promoters of the Canada-India Business Corridor, exploring trade and investment opportunities between the two countries, and was the president of the Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce from 1996 to 1998. During his tenure as president, the ICCC scaled to new heights, paid membership more than doubled, and financial reserves tripled. Raj's passion to give back to the community in which he lives is exemplified by his involvement, dedication, and advancement of community initiatives and organizations. Raj has served on numerous boards as director and currently serves as Director and Chair of Finance Committee, Toronto General Western Hospital Foundation, Chair of the Board of Governors of the Stratford Festival Foundation, and member of the International Advisory Council of the Dean of the Schulich School of Business. Raj is also a recipient of many awards and most recently was recognized by the Canadian government with the Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee Award for his contribution to corporate Canada and the community. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Raj Kothari to the stage.
Raj in 1998, and I've worked closely with him at PwC ever since. My first impressions of Raj were that he was exceptionally passionate and confident, with tremendous commercial, professional, and community savvy. I also learned over time that underpinning that persona was a tremendous sense of humility. Raj has been a tremendous mentor to me, he's been an extreme inspiration, and I thank him for everything he's done. Raj, congratulations on this supremely deserved award. Thank you.
Raj, congratulations on this tremendous award. All of your colleagues at PwC are very proud of this accomplishment. It's well earned. You've shown phenomenal leadership over many years at PwC, not only in the asset management practice, but also as our GTA leader. Congratulations again. Sorry I couldn't be with you tonight, but enjoy. You deserve it.
I would like to thank the Chamber for this wonderful honor that they have bestowed me and the Male Professional of the Year. I want to thank the Sue for nominating me. And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate all the other award winners tonight. My life's journey has been touched by too many people's lists, but I want to mention a few. My late father, my family in India, my brothers, Ruth and Ashok, my mother, and my sister Niruppa. Teachers in India who have had a major impact on my life, who have nourished me through many years. My friends, particularly my friend Graham Platts in the UK, who was a mentor to me And when I was studying there, my friend Barry Miles, my former partner and a mentor to me in Canada, many of my partners at PricewaterhouseCoopers, many of my staff, without whom I would not be here. They have been a constant source of support and learning for me. And finally, last but not the least, my wife Shaila, who has been a rock for the last 30 years, my daughter Shraddha, my daughter Akshara, Shruti, our newest addition, Adrian Walker, my son-in-law, and my granddaughter, Sophie Walker. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, to share this joy this morning, and I hope you have a great night.
Young achievers to be honored, not that you're not young, but we have some younger achievers. To present the award, please welcome Deepak Ruparel, representing the Silver Hotel Group, the award sponsor.
I am not Deepak Ruparel. I am his son. Deepak is sitting right over there. But we are presenting tonight's award for the Young Achiever. The Indo-Canada Young Achiever Award is given to somebody who has demonstrated achievements in product or process, innovation and development, and strong leadership skills and academic excellence. For 2013, the Advisory Board of the Chamber has declared 2 winners for the Young Achiever Award category.
They are Bilal Rajan and Sapna Shah.
Bilal is a high school student. He is a youth and environmental social activist who has been globally recognized as a motivational speaker, a published author, an accomplished fundraiser, and an ambassador to UNICEF. His organization, Making Change Now, raises awareness of youth issues to help those in need worldwide. He has raised millions over the last 8 years, although it's still impressive, over 8 years, and much more for children's programs.
Sapna designed a micro-encapsulated yeast column and tested its feasibility in removing urea during kidney failure. Her research has been published and she was recognized as a top 20 under 20 in 2010. Sapna is fluent in English, Spanish, Hindi, and Gujarati, and has taught English and mathematics to street children. She was the founding vice president of Doctors Without Borders at Queen's University and is active on Markham Mayor's Youth Task Force. Please join us in congratulating both Bilal and Sapna.
Bilal Rajan is a 16-year-old youth and environmental social activist, globally recognized motivational speaker, published author, accomplished fundraiser, and UNICEF ambassador. His organization, Making Change Now, raises awareness of youth issues to help those in need worldwide. He currently boards and is in grade 12 at Lakefield College School. He plans to attend Stanford University in the fall after having received more than $700,000 in scholarships and grants from many prestigious Ivy League schools and Canadian universities. Bilal has helped raise millions to date with many initiatives over the last 8 years for children's programs around the world, like the Canada Kids Earthquake Challenge through UNICEF, which urged young people everywhere to get involved and make a difference in the lives of children devastated by the tsunami in Southeast Asia. Traveling to many countries to personally see how the funds he helped raise were making a difference, Bilal was also invited to personally meet with Nelson Mandela and Archbishop Desmond Tutu to discuss new ways in which young people can become more socially active. Bilal's widely supported global initiative, the Barefoot Challenge, will celebrate its 5th anniversary on June 1st, 2013 on International Children's Day where he lives life without shoes to raise awareness about child poverty. Bilal's motto is, "Together we can make a difference."
I really wanted to thank the Indo-Canada for its amazing work, this tremendous honor. I'm truly humbled because none of this would have ever been possible without the help of so many individuals. Something that I've learned over the course of my social activism, something that I hope you remember, is that no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what language you speak, what your age, you truly can make a difference. You truly can. Thank you so much.
Sapna Shah is aspiring to be a physician and will commence her medical education at the University of Ottawa this September. At 16, Sapna became a summer research student at McGill University, and her passion for science and creative thinking were galvanized. She designed a micro-encapsulated yeast column and tested its feasibility in removing urea during kidney failure. Sapna's research focus was inspired by her friend's ailing parent who was dying of kidney failure. Sapna's research has been published and was recognized as a top 20 under 20 in 2010. During her undergraduate education at Queen's University, Sapna was the founding vice president of the Doctors Without Borders chapter on campus, and the chair of the Crohn's and Colitis Committee. Locally, she has been a volunteer at the Markham Steubenville Hospital and an active voice on the Markham Mayor's Youth Task Force. Sapna's upbringing has instilled a strong sense of consideration and personal responsibility. Her fluency in English, Spanish, Hindi, and Gujarati enables her to travel around the world and connect on an emotional level with the locals. Recently, Sapna traveled to Ecuador, where she taught English and math to street children. While Sapna realizes that no activity she partakes in will ever bring back her friend's father, she continues to pursue her research and volunteering endeavors in the hopes of helping others.
My name is Sapna Shah, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my parents for their love, encouragement, and support. I'd also like to thank the ICCC for recognizing my efforts and encouraging me to continue my endeavors in both science and in the community.
Award of this portion, the Technology Achievement Award. Please welcome Mr. Pankaj Mehra, Director of India and South Asia Markets, representing Scotiabank, the award sponsor.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite an honor to be here on behalf of Scotiabank, Canada's most international bank and the only Canadian bank with 5 branches in India, to stand here in front of such an august gathering and honor such a wide range of award winners. Scotiabank is proud to present the Technology Achievement Award for the year 2013. The Indo-Canada Chamber of Commerce's Technology Achievement Award is given to a technology achiever who has demonstrated achievements in business product, a record of innovation, established a high profile in the Canadian and the global business community, and has strong leadership skills along with stellar contribution to the community. The 2013 Technology Achievement Award winner is Mr. Nilesh Bansal. Please give it up for Nilesh. Nilesh founded Sysomos, a leading global provider of social media technology in 2007 based on his research